Oh yes, last week we were talking about whether Norwich would beat Sunderland. Oh, it was easy, wasn't it? And this week it's the easiest fixture of all. It's against Rotherham, so we can probably guess what's going to happen, can't we, lads? Welcome back to the Norwich View. We've got Alfie and Liam to review everything that happened against Sunderland and look ahead to the game this weekend against the Millers. Thanks for joining us both. We're recording this before the midweek fixtures, so we don't know what's gone on in your game away from home. But Alfie, let's start with the Sunderland game, shall we? What was your view on everything that occurred in the thriller at Carrick Road?
Well, I'll be completely honest, it was a little bit of a boring game, really. But then again, if you can play average and not much happens and you can still win, then that is the signs of a team that are going to be up there and hopefully get into the playoffs that we all want. We all want that Norwich Ipswich final. I'm sure every other neutral does as well. But yeah, like I said, wasn't the most exciting game, but did what we had to do. Sargent pops up like he's been doing a lot recently and got a goal.
Yeah, Captain America strikes again. I mean, Ipswich may be champions by the time you get into the playoffs. You never know.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
All right, Liam, what was your view then? I mean, Wagner's got been criticised a few times this season. Liam Gibbs being played out of position was something which lots of people want to comment on. What's your view of that?
Look, the game on Saturday wasn't pretty. Sunderland had their chances, to be fair to them, and we probably could have found ourselves 1-0 down at half time, really. But sort of second half, we come to life a bit more and gave it a real good go. Sargent pops up with a goal, and we find ourselves 1-0. And like you said, consistency is a massive thing. But you can always consistently play well and not pick up results. But if you can sort of grind out that result and get 3 points, and that's a good result, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Sunderland will manage to bring on some a teenager off the bench. Wagner refuses to do that. Is there some still fans thinking he doesn't make these substitutions and freshen the side up when it's needed, Alfie, or can you forgive him for this one?
Well, I think he's got his favourites. Like he got Fashnat, who he worked with at Young Boys in Switzerland. So I think he's got a bit of a favourite there. I just don't think he gives enough opportunities. Like under other managers like Farker and all that, they were interested in getting them through. But Wagner doesn't seem like he's going to do that. You get what I mean? Like he's been getting them to training, but too late. They should have been getting into the side earlier. But now they're very good players. And we had don't know if you remember Alex Matos. He's at Huddersfield now. We had him on for us. Didn't give him much of a sniff in the first team. Went off to Chelsea. Now he's playing really well at Huddersfield. It's just things like that if you don't get him in the first team, they do get attracted by other clubs and will go.
Okay. Liam, this weekend it's Rotherham. Sometimes Norwich, when you have easier opposition, tend to take their foot off the gas a little bit and mess it up. But is this a different Norwich side than potentially we saw earlier in the season? Do you have any doubt that this isn't going to be 3 points on Saturday?
Everything says that it should be a walk in the park, but I have got that feeling, 11 games now being at home, that it is just going to have a 1-0 Rotherham, kick it up there and score just all over it, really. That's it. I think that's the only thing I'm scared about, but I think it's a completely different side. We look to be more on the front foot. We look to be more progressive the way we pass now. Defensively, we do look a lot more solid. We're going to get a lot of goals, and I hope it's a walk in the park, but you just never know in the Championship, do you?
Okay. All right. I want to get your Player of the Month for February choices as well. Alfie, who has stood out for you in the last month, and who would you give your award to? Forget who the club have given it to. Who do you as a fan see and want to reward?
Well, obviously, I can't be giving it to Sargent, and that was quite an obvious one for all the goals he scored. But I'm going to say probably one of our most consistent player all season, and he can very versatile as well. Plays centre back, centre mid, and that's Kenny McLean. He's a quality player. He's everywhere. He puts his life on the line for the team. Centre back, centre mid, left back, wherever you want him, he'll play and he'll do quality every game.
Nice one. Thanks, Alfie. Liam?
I mean, February is a good month. It's a bit of a toss-up between Gunn and Gibson. Both been absolutely solid at the back. I mean, Gunn at Blackburn was ridiculous. Some of the saves he puts off. I actually do think he's probably the best goalkeepers in the league. And Ben Gibson has been a rock. I mean, he's somehow popping up with assists. He just looks a completely different player. And when you read about the season he's had, and he's not been great. But this sort of last month, he's really sort of brought himself back to life, and yeah, he's created that sort of rock force at the back.
Okay. All right, let's get some score predictions from you both then, as you head to Carrow Road once again against a team in red. Alfie?
Well, still got a little bit of PTSD from when we played them away and we lost 2-1. But we've got to get our own back now. I'm going to go 4-1 Norwich. Sarge double.
Brill. Liam?
I'm gonna go with another road clean sheet after we all said we won't get one on Saturday at Sunderland, but we did. So I'm gonna go 3-0.
Okay. Brilliant. You just know what's going to happen. I just got a funny feeling next week we'll be sat here going, I told you so. Yeah. All right. Hope it doesn't happen, Norwich fans. All right. Cheers both for joining us. Enjoy your game. And we'll catch you next week. Cheers, fellas.
All right.
Nice one.
Cheers. Thank you very much.